Engines rarely fail without warning. Long before a breakdown leaves you stranded on the side of the road, your vehicle usually sends signals that something isn't right. Maybe the engine feels sluggish. Maybe fuel economy has dropped. Perhaps it idles rough, hesitates when accelerating, or takes longer to start in the morning. The good news is that many of these problems don't require an expensive engine rebuild. In fact, some of the most common causes can be fixed with simple maintenance that most car owners can do themselves. In this video, we're going to cover 7 powerful steps that can help restore engine performance, improve fuel economy, and potentially save you thousands of dollars in unnecessary repairs. And make sure you stick around for the final tip because it's one of the most overlooked maintenance tricks in the automotive world. Let's get started. Number 1. Diagnose the real problem first. One of the biggest mistakes drivers make is replacing parts before knowing what's actually wrong. Modern vehicles are packed with sensors and computers designed to monitor engine performance. When something goes wrong, the engine control module stores diagnostic trouble codes that can point you in the right direction. That's why the first step should always be connecting an OBD2 scanner. A quality scanner can read fault codes, display live engine data, reset service reminders, and perform advanced functions that basic code readers cannot. Some scanners can even automatically identify your vehicle using the VIN number, making diagnosis much easier. After plugging the scanner into the OBD2 port underneath the steering wheel, perform a full system scan. For example, if you receive a P0301 code that indicates a misfire in cylinder number 1, the actual cause could be worn spark plugs, a faulty ignition coil, fuel delivery issues, vacuum leaks, or even low compression. The important thing to understand is that a code doesn't always tell you which part to replace. It tells you where to begin your investigation. On older vehicles, you may also encounter intermittent or ghost codes that don't reflect a current problem. That's why it's important to combine scan results with actual symptoms. Think of the scanner as your engine's translator. Before spending money on parts, let the vehicle tell you what's wrong. Now that you've checked for fault codes, let's move to one of the most neglected maintenance items under the hood. Number 2. Clean the throttle body. Over time, carbon deposits accumulate inside the throttle body. The throttle body controls how much air enters the engine. As carbon builds up around the throttle plate, airflow becomes restricted. This can cause rough idle, hesitation, poor acceleration, stalling, and reduced fuel economy. Many manufacturers recommend inspecting or cleaning the throttle body every 30,000 miles, yet countless drivers ignore it until performance noticeably declines. Fortunately, cleaning the throttle body is straightforward. After locating it between the air intake and intake manifold, disconnect the battery and remove the intake tube. Once exposed, you'll see the throttle plate. Any black deposits around the edges are carbon buildup. Using throttle body cleaner and a clean cloth, carefully remove the deposits. For stubborn buildup, allow the cleaner to soak briefly before wiping. Take your time and avoid spraying sensitive electronic components. A clean throttle body allows air to flow freely again, helping restore smooth idle and responsive acceleration. But before putting everything back together, there's another component worth checking. Number 3. Replace the air filter. Your engine needs 3 things to run efficiently: fuel, spark, and air. Most drivers remember fuel and spark but forget about airflow. The engine air filter prevents dirt, dust, insects, and debris from entering the combustion chamber. As the filter becomes clogged, airflow decreases and engine efficiency suffers. Common symptoms of a dirty air filter include sluggish acceleration, reduced fuel economy, black exhaust smoke, and increased engine noise. Fortunately, replacing an air filter takes less than 5 minutes on most vehicles. Open the air filter housing, remove the old filter, inspect it, and install a replacement if it appears dirty. Considering how inexpensive air filters are, replacing one is among the highest value maintenance tasks you can perform. Many drivers are surprised by how much better their vehicle feels after installing a fresh filter. However, there is another airflow-related component that often causes even bigger problems. Number 4. Clean the mass airflow sensor. The mass airflow sensor, commonly called the MAF sensor, measures the amount of air entering the engine. The engine computer uses this information to calculate how much fuel should be injected. When the sensor becomes contaminated with dirt or oil residue, inaccurate readings can occur. This can lead to rough idle, hesitation, poor fuel economy, difficult starting, loss of power, and even check engine lights. The good news is that cleaning a MAF sensor is easy and inexpensive. Locate the sensor between the air filter box and throttle body. Disconnect the electrical connector and carefully remove the sensor. Using only MAF sensor cleaner, spray the sensing element thoroughly. Never touch the delicate wire or plate inside the sensor. Even a cotton swab can damage it. Allow the sensor to air dry completely before reinstalling it. Cleaning the throttle body, replacing the air filter, and cleaning the MAF sensor together can dramatically improve engine performance. But airflow is only half the equation. Now let's talk about lubrication. Number 5. Change your engine oil on time. Engine oil is the lifeblood of your engine. It lubricates moving parts, reduces friction, removes contaminants, and helps regulate temperature. As oil ages, it loses its ability to protect internal components. Dirty oil can lead to accelerated wear, increased engine temperatures, sludge buildup, and reduced performance. While many newer vehicles have extended service intervals, high-mileage engines often benefit from more frequent oil changes. Always use the oil grade specified by the manufacturer. This is especially important for turbocharged engines, which depend on proper oil flow and temperature control. If you're comfortable performing oil changes yourself, you can save significant money over the life of your vehicle. More importantly, consistent oil maintenance is one of the best ways to extend engine life. A healthy engine starts with clean oil. But even with fresh oil, another hidden issue may still be hurting performance. Number 6. Clean the fuel system. Fuel injectors and combustion chambers gradually accumulate carbon deposits. These deposits can disrupt fuel delivery and combustion efficiency. The result is reduced power, poor fuel economy, engine knocking, rough idle, and difficult starting. Professional fuel system cleaning services can be expensive. Fortunately, quality fuel system cleaners offer an affordable alternative. Products such as Techron Concentrate Plus, Seafoam, Gum Out, and 505 CRF have earned strong reputations among mechanics and enthusiasts. To use them, simply pour the recommended amount into a nearly empty fuel tank and then fill the tank with fresh fuel. As you drive, the cleaner circulates through the system and helps remove deposits. While fuel additives are not miracle products, reputable cleaners can help restore performance in engines suffering from carbon buildup. Many drivers notice smoother acceleration and improved throttle response after treatment. Now we've covered air, fuel, and lubrication. There's just one final step. Number 7. Replace aging components before they fail. Even the most reliable engines depend on dozens of supporting components. Over time, spark plugs wear out, ignition coils weaken, rubber hoses crack, timing belts age, batteries lose capacity, fluids deteriorate. Many performance problems blamed on the engine are actually caused by worn supporting parts. For example, a set of fresh spark plugs can improve throttle response, fuel economy, and engine smoothness. Replacing them is often inexpensive and can usually be completed with basic tools. Likewise, inspecting belts, hoses, seals, and fluid levels can prevent minor issues from becoming major repairs. Speaking of seals, small oil leaks should never be ignored. A quality seal conditioner can sometimes rejuvenate aging rubber seals and reduce minor leaks before they become severe. The key is preventive maintenance. Don't wait for a breakdown to address wear items. Replace components before they fail, and your engine will reward you with years of reliable service. Final thoughts. If your engine feels tired, don't assume it's nearing the end of its life. In many cases, performance problems are caused by neglected maintenance rather than serious mechanical damage. Start with diagnostics. Clean the throttle body. Replace the air filter. Clean the MAF sensor. Change the oil. Treat the fuel system. And replace worn components before they fail. Follow these 7 steps, and you may be surprised by how much smoother, stronger, and more efficient your engine becomes. Which of these maintenance tasks made the biggest difference on your vehicle? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more automotive tips that can save you money and keep your car running at its best.